Through the CISA project, naastech Power Solutions provided 3 microgrids for communities in the Ashanti region, where over 200 people in these communities who lacked access to electricity has been provided with affordable means of electricity, currently providing them the required energy access they needed, which the government couldn't provide due to the limited access. Through the CISA project, naastech Power Solution provided microgrid solutions for 3 communities in the Ashanti region of Ghana. These microgrid solutions have been a pivotal innovation access to electricity affordability for these communities, as there was no access to the grid electricity in these communities. By providing these microgrids for the communities, naastech ensured that businesses in those areas had access to electricity for their operations, as well as homes in these communities getting access to electricity. Students now has access to electricity to study, and people are now conveniently staying in these communities to provide sustainable economic means of livelihood for the people in the communities. As part of our project and the effort, we collected over 200 tons of waste batteries, which we repurposed to develop these innovations for the communities. In 2025, naastech Power Solutions partnered with GIZ under the IDPP project. Under this project, naastech collected over 300 tons of waste batteries, which we repurposed to provide affordable electrification for communities in off-grid areas getting access to electricity for their daily operations. We are focused on this because we want to make electricity affordable to the average Ghanaian, and we want to use circular innovation through renewable energy means to provide access to electrification for the Ghanaian. Government of Ghana is ensuring that by 2030 they will be able to provide at least 30% of the national energy mix coming from the renewable energy sources. And naastech Power Solution is contributing significantly towards this goal to ensure that through our circular innovations, we are able to systematically provide sufficient means of renewable energy support to businesses and communities. And by 2030, over 1,000 people, and then by 2030, over 10,000 people through naastech Power Solutions would have had access to solar energy for their homes and businesses. This is why we are impacting our community through renewable energy affordability through This is why we are impacting our communities by ensuring that Sustainable Development Goal 7, which is access to renewable energy, is met, and then Sustainable Development Goal 13, taking a positive climate action, has also been taken care of. Our contributions in these areas will ensure that within the next 5 years, access to affordable electricity through renewable energy means will be met for all Ghanaians. My team and I are committed to ensuring we achieve this goal. My CTO, Daniel Asari, has been...
Don't worry, to see everything I can say.
Daniel Asari.
Your friend Daniel Asari.
I do say.
What the upper about 1 pay?
Okay.
Start free, you and your team.
Okay. So I and my team has been committed to ensuring that we are able to provide sufficient access to renewable energy solutions so that the average Ghanaian could afford solar for their homes or solar for their businesses. Currently, one of the main challenges that people encounter when they want to opt for solar is the high cost of acquiring it. So we are utilizing a pay-as-you-go model in our bid to ensure accessibility and affordability, making sure that the upfront cost of acquiring solar has been taken care of, making it more appealing to the average person who needs solar for their home. In Ghana, about 30% Say busu so there. Yeah. You try. In Ghana, the average sunshine period or the solar irradiance is about 5.5 to about 6.6 kilowatt hour per square meter in Ghana. However, Ghanaians are unable to take advantage of this green opportunity by tapping into the energy of the sun. This is because the average Ghanaian doesn't have the sufficient funds needed to purchase the solar panels or the batteries or even the inverters to generate electricity for themselves. But at naastech Power Solutions, we are making sure that we curb the upfront cost of acquiring solar by providing sufficient access to electricity through solar as a service model and then pay-go models, which will enable the average Ghanaian to access solar for their homes without incurring so much cost. Through our innovations in recycling of end-of-life batteries, through our innovations in repurposing the end-of-life batteries and recycling of e-waste, we have been able to develop all-in-one solar generators, high-capacity systems, which are able to sustain the average Ghanaian homes with an average load of about 2 kilowatts, be able to rely on our system 24/7 without any interruptions. Through the carbon 13 initiative, I seek to find a co-founder within this program where we'll be able to scale this innovation across board in Ghana. I think say okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nisa.
Thank you.